If you have a dream, you must chase it. Don't let no one in this world say to you that you can't do it, because for the fact that you are born, somebody higher up already said yes. And if somebody said yes, nobody can say no. My destiny is in no one's hands in this room. Stop acting like your destiny is in other people's hands. Some of you are the what? You know, in movies, there's these people in a movie. In a movie, their job is to come and run like, cut. Puff. Yeah, go on. That's their job. Nothing wrong with it. But let me tell you something. Everything wrong with that, if that's your movie. Some of you should be the main actor in your own life. You should be, for some of the black people, you should be the steering of your own movie. You should be the steering. I've never seen a good article about me, but I get paid so much money to speak. So who do I think I worry about the Sunday Times? I'm not here. And you know what? Let me tell you something. I thought about an example of a person I want to make to you tonight. And there's no better example. Listen. I thought about one example of an example that you can all adhere to in your own way. Because everybody's life is something that you can learn from, and something you learn about, like, I must never do that. I like what Gayton is doing there, but I don't like what Gayton is doing here. But just imagine, in our country, we are all under one man. That man was a shepherd. Do you know what is a shepherd? It is somebody that runs after the ass of a cow for half the day. Come here. The cows don't even hear him sometimes. No, this way. That man is our president. And he became president. I don't care what happened in between. That's not my interest. My interest is where he was to where he is today. And there's one thing you must learn here today. Your life can change from running after asses of cows to everybody trying to lick your ass. You know, Jacob Zuma once came to talk about gangsterism, to get advice from us on gangsterism. I just saw myself going like, Baba. All my friends like, you can say what you like now on social media, whatever, when you beat him. Now, that's what he used to do behind cows. So the example I want to make you is deeper than Jacob Zuma. Is that your life can change. And this is the most important example of the day. On this thing where I'm standing here, you can bring the world's best seat. You can put it there. You can bring water. You can water those seeds. You can see nothing is growing. You can go get your holy water and throw your holy water. You can take doom and spread doom. Nothing will grow. Do you know why? Because the soil is not ready. The soil is not ready. This is not right soil. And that's the same thing that happens in our lives. We see motivation as mambo jumbo. Oh, I don't want to hear that bullshit. Oh, don't even come with your motivational bullshit to me today. How will the soil? You are like this thing. Something can be planted in you because you are not receptive to accepting the possibility of renewal or a new life. So in order to achieve anything, you got to believe it first. You got to be like soil. You got to be open to it. So some of you are like this. Nothing is going to happen in your life, let me tell you. Not because you don't have the capability, Not because you are not blessed, but because your soil is not right. You might not have money today. You might not have nice cars. But your soil, all that you can do is work on your soil so long. And what is it to work on your soil? It is for you to not have a car, but already have a driving license. It's for you not to have a plane ticket, but you already have a passport. It's for you to go in nowhere, but you're already applying for your visa. So when that opportunity comes, you are ready to accept that which is coming your way. When I say let's go to Germany, then you must run around and pay bribes here, you go to jail, trying to get a passport, because your soil is not ready. So tonight when you came here and you live here, go and work your soil for greatness. Go and prepare your soil for anything that might land on that thing. Must not find this. It must find grass. It must find ground ready to grow anything that has your fancy. And sometimes when you go nowhere, it's because you like this. So tonight, if you want to do anything in your life, go and prepare for greatness. Go and prepare for greatness. You see, greatness comes in stages and it comes in phases and it comes at different times. Don't look at my blessing today and you're so busy looking at my blessing and your seed has fallen in your thing and you forget to water it because your eye is on my seed, but your seed has fallen here. So my brothers and sisters, the only reason why I'm not better than all the other ex-prisoners, I'm not. I have just turned my soil better than most of them. When the opportunity came, I was prepared for it. And today, if you want to do nothing today, go and prepare your soil for greatness. Some of you have one company. Only one. You're very risky. You live a very risky life. One company. You don't even have 2 or 3 spares. You have got no money in that company, but your tax is not even in order. So you know how easy it is when you got no money to get a tax in order? Like, I've not had business, can you just give me my letter that my tax is fine? When you get opportunity, now you must run and get tax. People see your desperation. So I'm saying to you today, go and get your soil ready. If you want to resign from your job and you're unhappy in your job, you're not going to get happy in that job. Leave that job. There's never a good day. Don't say next year. Next year there'll be something. The time is now to act in your life. If you're not happy in your job, go tomorrow, don't even think about it. Because let me tell you why. Some of you are in prison still. I look at some prisoners here. You make me think back about my days. Because you are in prison by salary. You are in prison by your dream. You are sitting here, you don't want to be there. But the salary has locked you under key. Even your boss knows you're not going to leave. Even your co-workers, you've been saying for 10 years, I'm leaving, tomorrow I'm leaving. I've had it. I'm done with this company. Next week you're even getting a long service award because you've been living for the past 30 years. We only have one life. Live your life to the fullest. And if my life can teach you that today, and all I want to say to you before you leave here today is that I'm just a guy that tried something. And when I didn't come right, I tried again. When I didn't come right, I tried again. I tried until I got lucky. I'm not better than anybody here. If you learn one thing from me, take from these books. Nobody wanted to publish my book. No one. I went from place to place. Nobody wanted to publish my book. Straight Publishing gave me at least a glimmer of hope. The lady said, Mr. McKenzie, there's not a dustbin, They had some bin there that looks like a dustbin. And there was books in it. I said, Mr. McKenzie, you can put your book in there and then we'll call you after a year or 6 months. Okay. Are you drunk? I must work so hard writing this book and wait for you to come and tell me how good this book is. I went to Cape Town and somebody parked the Rolls Royce there. It wasn't my Rolls. I didn't have a car. And I took a picture next to the Rolls Royce. And the owner, but my hand was on the car. And the owner of the publishing house walked by. He says, hey, he says, hey, sir, nice car. I said, thank you. When I went in, he says, hey, sir, please, how are you, sir? What's your name? I said, Mr. McKenzie. He says, how many books would you like us to print for you? And this stupid lady says, sir, that will be the deposit. He says, hey, wait. I said, no, don't tell me about the deposit. Just print the books and I'll come pick it up. He says, how much? I said, print me 10,000 copies. That's the belief I had in myself. Do you know 10,000 copies? It's around $100,000. Where did I didn't even have enough to fly back. I had to take the train. I said, this is my number. Call me when the books are ready. He called me. 4 weeks after I was there, he called me. And I went. He says, Mr. McKenzie, your books are ready. Just sort us out quickly. And I said, we've got, me and you, we've got a little problem. I said, we have a little problem. He says, oh, what's that, Mr. McKenzie? I said, listen to me very nicely. I can't afford to pay for this 10,000 books. So if you're not going to accept my terms, I'm going to leave. And when I leave, you're going to stop me. But I can take these books 1,000 at a time and bring the money before I take the next one. You crazy, sir, you made me. I said, all right, I'm going. No, come, let's talk, man. Can't you take a joke? I said, ha, ha, ha. And I went, I sold at the airport. I sold 4 books in 1 month, standing at the airport selling books. And one day, Nolene invited me on a show. And that day I knew this is my moment. Some of you get your moment and you don't use it. You shy there when your moment has arrived. When your moment comes, people use it. It doesn't come every day. That was my best TV program. I sold all 10,000 books the next day finish. And I ordered 100,000 books. Now I want to say to you, no bookshop wanted to take my book. I had to go and get a white publishing company to take my books called Global Creative Studios. Very good guy. And I want to say to you, that was then. When I released this book last week, 2 weeks ago, I walked into CNA. I said, I'm bringing out Hustler's Bible too. This is what's going to happen. If you want this book, this is what's going to happen. You're going to order 50,000 copies. You're going to, for the first time in this country, I don't want people to come and struggle for a book here. You're going to build a stand that is called the G stand in all your shops, where you will hold all my books like that. If you don't want to do that, I'm out of this door. No, sit down, let's talk. When you go and buy this book on the 26th of April, don't go and look at the other lots of books, you'll get confused. Just ask, where's the Gayton McKenzie stand? The message. That's not because I deserve it. Life is not about what you deserve. It's about what you negotiate. So they might say your books are not good today, but tomorrow you will call the shots. And it's not just in books, it's in everything. So never give up on your dream. Never let nobody tell you you can't do it. And whenever you doubt yourself, just look at a guy like me. No education. I just have matric. I read a lot. So sometimes I sound educated. So That's what I'm saying to you today. Go out of here today and follow your dream, and let nobody tell you can't do it. You know your worth. You know the fire that's burning in you. Don't be scared of your greatness. Some of you are so scared to be great. Somebody says you sing well, you're like, oh, I can't really sing, I'm trying. Trying for what? Your fake humbleness must come to an end. This fake humbleness is what keeps you behind. It's time for you to stand up and say, I'm greater than what you say I'm great. I'm greater than what you think I am. I'm much more great. If somebody talks about your beauties, tell him the others that he's forgotten. If somebody says your dress is nice, says, have you seen the shoe? If somebody says, have you seen the thing? Just go out there and sell yourself. Stop. You're not nothing. You're not a Picanto, man. Go out there and be a Lamborghini, because if I can do it, you can do it. If you can do it, then everybody can do it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want to do this.